Hello, everybody. How you doing this evening? I hope you're well. For those of you who don't know me or you're just joining now, my name is Stacy, and this is the channel that I run for introducing tools that derive from ancient practices, primarily in yoga and Eastern philosophy. And then there's some shamanic principles and things from the Mayan medicine people too that I'll teach. And they're tools that resonate with me and that I've been really fortunate along my journey firsthand in various countries. And I'm so grateful for that. And I just feel called to share. And especially now, and that's when I started this channel, I think it was in March 2020. Yeah, when things started to go a little awry, or what looks, kind of crazy, but it's challenging, and that's why these tools are important. However, I do want to bring up that, in my opinion, and a lot of the people that I study under and my guides and teachers, is this is a time for us to take the opportunity to transform our lives, to transform the planet, our communities, our relationships, to reprioritize, to take a very long overdue pause and decide how we want to step forward with what's going on around us. So, I'm not trying to be overly optimistic. I'm just saying that's what I think, and that's what the message is that I have for you tonight. And so, with that, although there's positivity on the other side of this chaos, we have to work through it. We have to be able to, on the daily, thrive and feel good and navigate these difficult times that we're in. And I just want to say that it is absolutely normal to be feeling stressed out, anxious, fearful. And I think it's really important to allow yourself to feel those things and use them as energy to propel you forward toward how you can make a difference, even just in your own family, in your home, and then that will expand out to your community and so on. But the number one most important thing is that you're taking care of yourself, because if you don't feel good and you don't have energy and you're stressing and you're fearful and all of these things, it's very difficult to, be in touch with your inner peace and have the energy and drive to even fathom helping others. So that's what this class is about, is what tools are very useful for being able to be present with whatever it is that you're feeling as a result of what we're going through in the world right now. And then, hopefully that will help us take care of ourselves better, enhance our vitality, our energy, our sense of peace, and then return back to love and not be in fear, so we can take action from that point. So let's tune in, rubbing the hands, palms together gently. Bringing the palms to the center of the heart, let the thumbs connect to the chest. Pressing the palms together, balancing both hemispheres of the brain. Let's take a breath in through the nose together. Exhale completely. Taking a moment to tune in, noticing how you're feeling and just being cool with whatever that is right now. If you'd like to, setting an intention for your practice, or even an offering or a prayer. Something like, may any of the benefits that we generate or experience during this practice together benefit all of our loved ones, our families, our friends, and then even trickle out beyond that to our communities and even to our adversaries and our troublemakers. Taking a deep breath, let the breath drop down from the lungs toward the navel, drawing the navel away from the spine on the inhale. Exhale completely. So today's session is going to be based a lot around the breath. And the reason for that is because it's the one thing that we always have with us, one tool we always have with us, no matter what. And for me, it's the most powerful tool. And so it's kind of like having a secret weapon no matter where you are. And it doesn't even have to be secret, but you know what I'm saying. So drawing the breath in deeply through the nose. Allow the shoulders to relax. Allow the face to relax. Bring the hands down onto the knees. And let's just do a series of some deep, soothing, calming breaths, which is an excellent thing to do if we can remember to do it during difficult times. It really helps bring us back to our center. So aligning the spine, let the shoulders drop down. Inhale through the nose, purifying the air. Exhale through the nose. Inhale, draw the navel away from the spine, allowing the lungs to expand, clearing out any stagnant oxygen. Exhale, draw the navel back toward the spine, emptying the lungs completely. Inhale when you're ready. And with each exhale, allowing the body to relax further. Noticing the air as you inhale, cooling on the nostrils. Noticing the air as you exhale, warming on the nostrils and the lip. And just like that, continuing at your own pace, breathing without force, just nice, deep breaths, nourishing the nervous system, soothing the nervous system, relaxing the mind. All through being present with the breath. Continuing at your own pace. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. allowing the body to relax and soften with each exhale. You'll have thoughts crossing your mind that's normal. Recognizing them, letting them pass like clouds without engaging them. It's a beautiful practice, and it's, a lifelong practice, but telling yourself you can think about that later, and if it's important and worth it, it'll come back. And then you might decide it's not worth it, and you have control what you want your mind to engage. And the breath is a very powerful tool to help you with that. So bringing the attention back to the breath. We're just going to keep going for a little while longer. But this is something that you can do even just for 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. I mean, I recommend at least 30 minutes of meditation, breath work, and movement every day. And in the morning especially, it just starts your day off right. But, well, for me it does. But even at just 1 minute or 3 minutes of breathing is better than nothing. Okay, so that's it. Just sitting or lying down or standing if you have to be standing, and just letting yourself drop in, close the eyes, relax the shoulders, bring the attention to the breath. Inhaling deeply, drawing the navel away from the spine. Exhale completely. For some people, it helps to have a mantra with the breath or a visualization. Some people like to imagine a colored smoke, like an incense smoke, swirling its way through your nose as you inhale, watching it go through the body into the lungs. Exhaling, watching it leave the body. You can even just quietly to yourself in your own mind say, I'm breathing in. I know I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. I know I'm breathing out. I'm breathing in. I know I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. I know I'm breathing out. Bringing ourselves into the present moment, using tools to help us get used to navigating the present moment, helping us navigate whatever's going on around in our environment. I think the number one best tool for that is awareness of the breath. Just pausing, taking a mindful breath, reconnecting your mind and your body, and using the breath as the bridge. Bringing the attention back to the breath. Through focusing on the breath and finding that pocket where you're in a rhythm and a flow with the breath and a mantra, or even just the breath. When you're doing that, there's so much going on anatomically, physiologically. We are soothing our entire nervous system simply by taking the time to pause and breathe. We're sending signals that we're safe to our mind and to our entire body. It's so powerful. Continuing to breathe. Let the breath wash over your entire being, relaxing you, soothing you, and knowing that in this present moment, you're doing pretty good. You had the awareness to stop and take the time to breathe because you care. Because you care about yourself, you care about your mind, you care about your well-being, and that of those that you love. Inhaling deeply, drawing the navel away from the spine. Exhale completely, allowing the navel to drop back toward the spine. Body and mind relax as you exhale. Just continuing at your own pace. With the eyes closed, start to introduce the third eye. To those of you who don't know what that is, it's where the nose and the forehead meet, essentially. And it's also the optic nerve. We can draw our eyes to that point, and it gives us a focal point and actually relaxes the system further. And if you want another physical focal point, Gyan Mudra or Chin Mudra, index and thumb connected, resting on the knees just like that, but not pressing really hard, just like a gentle connection between the index finger and the thumb. And it helps us maintain our focus. Just letting the hands rest like that on the knees. Remember, you can do a mantra. Very popular, common one is Soham or Satnam. And Soham is I am that. Without going into too much detail and disrupting the meditation, it's I am that which is all of nature, all the universe, all that exists. We are all connected like a web. And when we really realize that, for me, it brings more compassion to myself and to others, because ultimately we are all organisms connected, living in the same environment. When we heighten our awareness of that, every single step we take through our day, every action, every movement, we have the opportunity to practice awareness, love, mindfulness, and be present. Even with the way that you open and close your door of your house, to how you make yourself a cup of tea, how you speak to the people that are in your life. And nobody's perfect. And that's why compassion is so important. Bringing tension back to the breath. Inhaling deeply, drawing the navel away from the spine. Exhaling completely. Beautiful. Bringing the hands to prayer. Thumbs in contact with the chest. Noticing how you feel now as opposed to before you did your meditation and breath work. Remembering your intention, your prayer, your offering. Thanking yourself for doing something good for you. I'm not going to say namaste yet because we're not quite finished. I'm just going to guide you now through a relaxation. But what I want to say is that breath work and meditation, actually didn't have anything prepared to say, and usually I don't. It's all improv, and I'm just feeling into what I feel I need to guide people toward. But the number one thing for me in my life in navigating difficult times is meditation and breath work. And there's all different types of breath work. And today we just did the deep, soothing, nourishing. It's easy to access. It's easy to go into alone. It's easy to come out of. But there's really powerful work too that we can do with the breath, like the Kapalabhati. I'm sure some of you have done that with me before. Where it's the deep belly, which purifies, that goes into whole subconscious purification and reversing patterns and limiting beliefs and imagined disabilities, and then inviting just a lot more balance. But so yeah, join me. I'm going to be continuing to do this. If you want to come and practice with me, you're here in Boulder, you can. So it's all safe, and let me know. But yeah, I just want to say breath work and meditation are, if I had to like pick one tool to help people to do in the morning to navigate difficult times, it would be ideally to sit outside and breathe. And if you can do it for 30 minutes, that would be awesome. And it's just going to increase your mindfulness, your awareness of your experience and how you engage with your world, basically, and catching your mind before you go into those places that don't serve you or make you uncomfortable, but also allowing yourself to feel. And that's a huge, very important thing. And the breath for me, and movement is huge. So, I like to do a lot of physical asana movement through yoga, and we'll do that next time. And then even walking meditations are awesome too. Just walking and breathing, or picking some nice music to walk and breathe with. And yeah, so I think that's what I would share with you. I've had friends, family, and just acquaintances or people I don't really know talking about how do we stay present through all of this, and how do we move forward? How do we best move forward and take care of ourselves? And I would say, like I've just said, is meditate in the morning under a tree if you can, breathe, connect to you, connect to the earth, even barefoot, let your feet touch the earth, ground down. There's ions, negative and positive. Um, the atoms and the molecular structure of all the energy around us, but in the environment, if you're near the ocean, that's amazing because the ions automatically balance in you when you sit next to the ocean. The Japanese have something called forest bathing, which I do often, and it's just either walking barefoot or sitting with your feet in the grass, and being near a tree or in the trees, and just reminds me of nature connectedness. We are nature, and just spending time in nature, without overthinking it, just being in nature is so good for us and so soothing. So that would be the next best, equally as important as the breath for me, is to connect to nature. And then again, to allow yourself to feel what you're feeling and take care of yourself within that, and then reach out to people and talk about what you've got going on. And we are kind of, I wouldn't say pack mentality, but we come from a history of tribes and circles and communication and sharing food and music and sharing stories, and that's all really important. And that's something that's been kind of removed from us in a way where we didn't have to think about it before. And now a lot of us crave connection, community, um, sharing on that level. And now we're allowed to do it to a certain degree. So whenever you can, if that's something that you like to do that. And yeah. So now what I want to do is guide you through a relaxation. And let me see if I can show you what I've got going on here by lifting this camera. I'm still trying to figure out the best system for all this, but I'm doing my best. And so here, I've just got like my yoga mat with a blanket and the deal. A cushion, another blanket to put over your body. And if you don't want to join in on this part, then that's fine. Thank you for being part of the meditation and breath work. If you do want to join in, then please lie down. If you need to, go get a drink of water or something like that. If you need to go to the bathroom, go ahead and do that too. Oops, I've switched the camera's angle. So yeah, do what you need to do to get comfortable. Your temperature will drop, so depending on where you are in the world or how warm it is around you, you may want socks or a sweater. and another blanket to put over your body, which is really nice for the nervous system, or even just over the core, like the front core, so like where most of the internal organs are, from like the heart down to the hips. And lie down, and this is your chance to chill out hard. I love doing that myself. So yeah, that's really important, and I think that is another thing, is guilt-free relaxation. I know different parts of the world look at resting and relaxation differently, but in this country where I'm living currently, in North America, well, in the United States of America, there's a lot of work mentality, and I see a lot of people chasing money and chasing their tails, and so busy that they just can't even have time to be present, and then to rest is almost like a weakness, but it's really not. So I think that's another really important thing for navigating difficult times. It's like, listen to your body and listen to your mind and listen to what you need, and not what society tells you that you need, or that what you should be doing. We really need to take care of ourselves right now. And if you're anyway empathic, and you feel what's going on in the world, it can be super intense, and it's so important to take care of yourself and nourish yourself during these times, so that you can engage in ways that feel good for you. And yeah, so let's lie on our backs, have a guilt-free rest, because we're going to be rejuvenated and able to show up for ourselves and our loved ones, family, and everything better after the rest. So I'm going to guide you through. I'll guide you in, I'll guide you out. And lying on your backs with your feet hip distance apart or more, arms away from the body, palms facing up, head and neck are in a comfortable position. Making any adjustments that you might need to make with the blanket under you, with your head and neck, to make sure that you're not going to be uncomfortable or disturbed in the relaxation. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. You can put something over your eyes too, like a t-shirt or something like that. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale. Allow the body to surrender to gravity. Remind yourself there's nowhere else that you need to be right now. This is time for you to restore and rejuvenate. If your mind starts to wander, just recognize the thoughts. Bring your attention back to your breath. And then repeating after me in your own mind. I am consciously relaxing my body. I am consciously relaxing my mind. I am consciously relaxing my body. I'm consciously relaxing my body, starting with my right toes, my right foot, right ankle, inside and outside of the ankle. Relaxing my right calf muscle, all the way up from the right ankle to the knee, relaxes, releases. My right knee is relaxed, kneecap releases, back of the knee softens, right upper thigh is relaxed, hamstring, back of the thigh, quadricep, top of the thigh, all the way up to my right hip is relaxed. Relaxing my right glute, drawing my attention to my left toes. I'm relaxing my left toes. Left foot, left ankle relaxes. Inside and outside of the ankle, relax. I'm relaxing my left calf muscle. All the way from my ankle up to my knee, through my shin and calf muscle, releases and relaxes. I'm relaxing my left knee, kneecap releases, back of the knee softens. I'm relaxing my left thigh, upper thigh, quadricep, back of the thigh, hamstring, my entire thigh all the way up to my left hip relaxes. I'm relaxing my left glute. Drawing my attention to my lower back. I'm relaxing my lower back. I can feel it soften down toward the mat, earth floor. Hips lower, middle back relaxes. Upper back softens, relaxes. My spine is relaxed. All the way up to my shoulders. Relaxing my shoulders. Can feel my shoulders drop further away from the ears and release and soften, surrendering to gravity. Drawing my attention to my lower abdomen. I'm relaxing my lower abdomen. middle and upper abdomen. Chest relaxes, rib cage softens. All of my internal organs are relaxed and functioning well. My heart, my lungs, kidneys, liver, intestine, pancreas, everything is relaxed and functioning well. Chest softens, the breath deepens, my body becomes heavy, surrendering to gravity. Drawing my attention to my right fingers and thumb. I'm relaxing my right fingers, right thumb, right hand, palm softens. I'm relaxing my right wrist, inside and outside of the wrist. From the wrist up through the right forearm relaxes, all the way up to the right elbow. I'm relaxing the inside and outside of my right elbow. My upper arm relaxes, bicep, tricep, all the muscles in my right upper arm soften, relax, from the elbow up to the shoulder. My right shoulder relaxes even more. Drawing my attention to my left fingers and thumb, I'm relaxing my left fingers and thumb. Left hand softens. Palm softens. I'm relaxing my left wrist, inside and outside of the wrist. Left forearm releases from the left wrist up through the forearm, all the way to the left elbow, inside and outside of the elbow, release. I'm relaxing my left upper arm, tricep, bicep, all of the muscles in my left upper arm relax. All the way up to my left shoulder. My shoulders soften. Trapezoids relax. I'm relaxing my neck. It's not doing any work to hold my head. If I need to, I let my head gently drop off to one side. My jaw is relaxed. My teeth are not clenched, there's space between them. Tongue is relaxed, lips, cheeks, nose, eyes, eyebrows, forehead softens. All of my facial muscles are completely relaxed. Any tension I may have been holding in my face is released. Even my ears and my scalp relax and soften. And finally, I'm relaxing my mind. Any stress or tension I may have had is released, even just for a moment. I can actually feel my brain relax. I have brought myself into a state of deep relaxation. My mind and body are relaxed in unity. I have no pain. I have no tension. I am completely relaxed. slowly. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back into your body. Begin by deepening your breath. Inhaling deeply through the nose. Keeping the eyes closed. Taking nice, deep, revitalizing breaths. Trying to keep the eyes closed all the way until I guide you up to seated. When you're ready, in your own time, begin to wiggle, bring movement to the fingers, the toes. Rotate the wrists and ankles. And then reaching the arms up overhead, stretching, lengthening the body, stretching the spine, lengthening the spine. Bringing both knees into the chest, hugging the knees, stretching the lower back, and then just making gentle circles with the knees, really slowly, giving the lower back a nice massage, bringing fresh blood supply to that area in the body. And then gently rolling off to the left side, using the arm as a pillow for your head, coming into almost a fetal position. I'm just resting here. The fetal position is so nourishing because it's the most familiar position for the body and the mind. Because we spent our first 9 months of existence in the womb in that position pretty much. So it's been proven that it's very soothing. And then when you're ready, taking your time as you push yourself up to a comfortable seat. Keeping the eyes closed. Hands on the knees. Stacking the vertebrae, relax the shoulders down. Tuning in. Noticing how you feel now as opposed to before you're Savasana relaxation. And then bringing the hands together, generating some heat. With the eyes closed, pressing the palms over the eyes. Gently opening the eyes with the palms over the eyes. And then slowly take the hands away, exposing your eyes to the light again. And I just want to show you a couple little self-release techniques. So bringing the index finger, middle finger together like that. And then with the pads in between the first and second knuckle, we're going to bring those two pads to the temple. So we hold a lot of stress in this area, and we can do like gentle circles like this. And we don't press too hard, but you can put a good amount of pressure in there and just feel like the tension releasing. We all, no matter how blissed out, relaxed you are, there is a little bit of tension in here. And so this is just a really nice self-massage, self-release technique that I love to do. And it's better than putting the fingertips in because that can be a little too aggressive for the body. It's kind of like almost abrasive. So just that. And then we can drop it down to the jaw, right? So like that meaty part. Now you can open your mouth and close your mouth a couple times and then massaging the jaw. A lot of us go around in our day with our teeth clenched and don't even realize it, or we sleep and we clench our teeth, or we grind our teeth, and for various reasons, but a lot of it has to do with stress. So just releasing that. Beautiful. And then it's just like thumbs and fingers, like index and middle, just like pinching the eyebrows, right? So into the corner and then all the way along, and it's releasing. And then you can just do like finger taps on the forehead and do that all the way along the jawline and back up. And then another one is bringing the palms like outside here and rubbing them together. I'm getting confused and looking at the wrong camera. I'll figure this out, or hopefully we'll just be together soon, even though we are connected now this way. So grateful for technology for that. It's definitely better than no connection at all. So once you feel some heat there, it gets pretty warm, we're just going to press gently under the eyes and push out gently over the eyebrows to those temples, and do that a few times. Okay, really good for releasing some stress, physical tension. And then the last one I'll show you, I have a couple other, but I want to try to keep this practice an hour-ish because it's just more approachable for people. Okay, which one should I show you? Let's do the trapezoid release. So in our trapezoid, we store just right here. We store a lot of stress. It's a stress trapper. So we store cortisol, which is secreted in the system when we're stressed out. Okay, so without going into too much detail, that's the deal. And so what you can do is like walk your fingers from the base of the shoulder up through the muscle. And then you might find like a point, like I have one right there, that's kind of tender and definitely like a knot is what they call it, right? And so I can gently press. Take a deep breath, exhale, feel the muscle release with the exhale. And then continue moving the fingers all the way up through the neck, just under the occipital where the skull and the neck meet, that little pocket, which is the number one storage space, so to speak, for stress and cortisol. Okay, and so we can keep just like walking the fingers down and up, or you can slide them. And so sliding them up, and you can use like massage oil, sliding down. Coconut oil is awesome. Big advocate. Okay, and just do that as long as you want to. As long as you have time, and then you might find a spot that you want to spend a little more time on. And so that removes the whole barrier of like not having money to go to a massage therapist, not wanting to go because it's the pandemic times, COVID and that kind of thing. Always do the other side. So left and right, always want to balance them out. So same thing, just walking the fingers up that trapezoid, pausing if you find a point of tension, nice deep breath. Good. Wow, that feels amazing. I didn't realize I needed to do this, so I'm glad I thought of it. And I hope you enjoy it too. And then just walking all the way up to the base of the skull, to that occipital. And then either walk or slide the fingers down and back up. And you can use, again, like massage oil, lotion, or coconut oil. And also it's just like a really nice message to your body, like that you care about your body, that you love your body. And that's huge. And that's such an important thing for me too, along with the breath work, the meditation, the nature connection, the sense of community with people that I love, and sharing music and food and conversation, and is also self-care of the body. And we're taking care of our body when we take care of our breath, when we take care of our mind, and when we build trust between the mind and the body. And like, even just like, like, yes, I love my body and I will take care of it, and I'll take care of my mind, and it's okay. My body is okay and my mind is safe. And like, the collective fear can cause like this anxiety that makes subconscious fears come in, and tension, and like we could sometimes be like have our shoulders tense. And that's another thing I like to do, is just remember, like, relax the shoulders down if you can. And so just taking care of the body feels so good, and just like loving yourself, loving your body, loving your mind, and having that compassion for yourself and for each other is huge. I could say so much more about this, but I hope it helps you. And thank you, and I love you, and take care of yourself. And there's absolutely no obligation, but if you want to, you can send me a donation, and my Venmo and PayPal links will be below. Subscribe and tell your friends, and if you want to come join me here live in person, we can practice here too. And also I have some clients where I do some private work, and I can do that in your home, or you can come to the studio. So send me a message or an email, and I'll put my email link below here. And if you have any questions, please comment, and then let me know what you guys are looking for, because that's what helps me, navigate how I design and deliver the practice. Or I just do, like today was improv after a few pieces of inspiration from some very good friends. So thank you to those friends too for that. And please be well, and I'll see you next time. Let's bring our palms together. Close the eyes. seal out the practice. Remember your intention, your offering, your blessing. Mine was, may any benefit that we experience connected here in practice be of benefit to all my loved ones, friends, family, even people I don't know in the community, and adversaries, troublemakers, all over the world, everybody. May all sentient beings benefit from this practice, and may we move forward together in love and in peace. Namaste. Loka samasta sokino bhavantu. May I know peace, may you know peace, may the world know peace. Thank you so much. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Mwah.